Everyone, this is Jason. We're going to look at a problem in Algebra 2. We're given an equation for an ellipse, not in standard form, and we want to figure out the center of the ellipse and the vertices, and then we want to state the major axis is what this should be. So which one is the major axis? Okay, so step one, we need to know what the standard form for an ellipse is. Standard form is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. These are divided by a squared and b squared, which are constants, and then it's going to equal 1. So we have to convert what we're given into this form. So the easiest way to do that, or pretty much the only way to do that, is we're going to take what we're given, and since we have 175 over here, we're going to divide everything in the problem by 175. Okay, and that's going to simplify. So we're going to do that. 25 divided by 175, or 25 over 175 as a fraction, reduces to 1 over 7 x squared. Or we're going to do it, we're going to write it in the proper form here. We're going to write x squared divided by 7. 7 over 175, that's going to reduce to 1 over 25. 175 divided by 175 is 1. From here, we can now figure out our center. The center, since there's no h and k in the problem, the center is just 0, 0, because we don't have an h and a k. So then we need to find the vertices. The vertices are set up, you have your vertical and then your horizontal. The verticals, actually, let's do the horizontals first. Horizontals are the x's. So horizontal is this way. So that's going to be the square root, positive or negative, of a squared and 0. And then the vertical, that's the up and down y-axis vertices. That's going to be 0 plus or minus square root of b squared. So in this case, square root of a squared equals the square root of 7, which is going to be positive or negative 7. B squared, or the square root of b squared, is going to equal the square root of 25, which is plus or minus, and that's the square root of 7 there, Jason, pay attention, and that's going to be positive or negative 5. So we're just going to write our axes down now, or our vertices, excuse me, which is going to be positive or negative, square root of 7, 0, that's our horizontal axes, and then we got our vertical axes of 0, positive or negative 5. So the only other thing we need to know is what is the major axis. The major axis is the axis where the vertices are furthest apart. So if we looked, and you can graph this out on a, something like Desmos or GeoGebra, but we can kind of figure this out. This one's pretty simple. We've got 5 and negative 5, and then we've got square root of 7, negative square root of 7, positive square root of 7. Square root of 7, square root of 9 is 3, so this is definitely smaller than 3, 2 point something. Square root of 4 is 2, so it's in between 2 and 3. So we got a negative 2 here and a negative 3 here. So since it's 5 and 5 and then less than 2 and less than 2, or less than 3, excuse me, we definitely know that the y vertices will form the major axis. So the major axis is the y-axis, and why? Because the vertices are furthest apart. So I hope this helps you with this problem in your lesson. If not, please let me know and we'll find a different way to try to help you out.